The following statements you are about to hear are not made to offend or hurt anybody's feelings, although we may discuss serious topics. It's all entertainment, man. In all reality, don't take too serious. Have fun, laugh a little bit, relax. Let's talk about it. Shades Talk.
All right, y'all, we back with another episode, Politic'n with Shades. We got a special guest in the building. My boy Q, let's clap.
What's up? My brother, let's go. Made me feel special. I ain't never been clapped for, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Like standing ovation.
I ain't never been clapped. I'm going to have to come over here more often.
Slight standing ovation.
And then, as you know, Elena Omar, my boy, 6.
Hey!
Yeah.
We clap for her.
Okay.
We can clap for you.
Tag, what's my tag, Jones?
That's 614.
Fat rat.
Let's go.
Fat right.
All right, so Q got a show called Beyond the Game. He does other things.
Right,
He's in the
right.
process of making a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
He's on the radio.
Right.
Kentucky, you already know the voice.
Yep.
Act like you don't. My man Q, let's go.
What's up?
Man, appreciate you for having me on here. Finally got up here and got on here. Like I said, I reached out to Jones about a year ago. It's like, man, I got to get on there. And Jones is like, whenever you come through the city, just let me know. Came through the city today. Fats was like, yeah, you trying to do it? I was like, man, let's do a pod real quick, bro. Let's get one in tonight. He's like, all right, let me call. He hit up Jones. He was like, man, he's like, man, I'm trying to do a pod. Jones was like, man, I really ain't feeling it. And he was like, man, Q. Jones was like, yeah, come on through there. Yeah, bro.
Like
and he was like, but at least Fats at home, though. You can come, but at least Fats at home, though.
Player haters.
So here we are, man. So I appreciate you for having me on your show, big dog.
That's crazy.
Appreciate it.
That is 100% true story, too.
Thank you, because he wasn't gonna give me no that.
How you do
So
up there?
Q, talk about like the background of like the podcast. Well, so me and Q, we met
Right.
05.
Was it 05? I feel like it was.
It was like 3 or 4. Yeah. So
Yes,
we played basketball together. So we had a podcast in 2017 called Let Us Talk, but it was through the phone. So just give the background as far as like the podcast and where it went from then to how you grown since then.
Well,
2025.
real
That's
quick.
8 years, Q. That's
Yeah,
8 years.
I'm trying to compare. I'm trying to give you the Cliff Notes version real quick. So, like Fed said, we started off with the Let Us Talk podcast, what we was doing over the phone, and at that point in time, we really didn't know what we was doing. We was just talking about basketball at that point in time, and it was just a conversation. And then it went from that to I got an opportunity at a radio station. And the radio, and how I got that start was just real quick. I was working at a car lot at the time, and the dude at the car lot, he had a gospel channel, and I told him that I was trying to get into the media and all of this, and he's like, "Well, if you're serious, I can help you out with that," because he had said he opened up for like Bone Thugs, like he was a rapper back in the day, but he converted over and all this stuff.
You can't rap
Got
better
you.
than me.
Right.
Bro, she rap better.
Alexis.
Go ahead.
But nah, so he was like, I can help. So he started getting me equipment, like, if you serious, blah, blah, blah. And then once he seen I was serious, he said, won't you come by my gospel show? He was like, because church folks like sports too. So I was like, all right, cool, bet.
They definitely do.
So I came by the sport. He's like, I got a 15-minute segment. And this was when it was the Cavs and the Warriors were at their height. It was during the finals. It was during the finals. And so I came on, gave my take, gave my finals, whoop-de-whoop. Next day at work, he was like, hey, you ever thought about pursuing this? You got a talent for it. Nah, man, I just did that because you asked me to. A week straight. He was like, every day. It's like, all right, man, cool, I'll do it. I'm going to set it up.
Yeah.
So he talked to the assistant program director, and she said, all right, tell him to come through on Monday to talk to me. So I said, no, Tuesday. I'm sorry, Tuesday. Tuesday to come talk to me, which happened to be my day off, so it just worked out. So I went over to talk to her, told her what my idea was. I didn't have a show name, no nothing. I just went to talk to her and told her my idea. She said, all right, well, we got one slot for you. It's from 11 to 11:30 on Tuesdays if you wanted, it's yours.
Let's go.
I was like, well, damn, we can cuss, right? I was like, damn, that worked out. I was like, because I'm off on Tuesdays, so that all lined up. And that's how I got started with that. And then the next opportunity that came after that, 2 months later, the Big Three came to Lexington.
I was about to bring that up. And you interviewed, tell me who you interviewed.
Ice Cube. So then that opportunity popped off. So I was like, okay, well then this might be really be going somewhere. So I started doing that. Also interviewed Shelvin Mack, who played in the NBA for a little bit. On the podcast. So he came through a couple of times. Well, then that following year, I did another show called He Said, She Said. And it was me and 2 other people. Well, when we did that show, it popped off, right?
Yep.
We during the summer. This was when the Lion King, the remake came out, right?
Okay.
So what we did was, what I did, I went to the dealership that I was working at, and I said, hey, would you mind sponsoring us? What we're going to do is we're going to rent out a movie theater and give out tickets for free to underprivileged families to go see the movie.
Yeah.
Dope.
So they was like, okay. So they was like, okay, yeah. So they signed the check. We rented the movie theater. We did this whole big old event, had signs and stuff, had kids, come take pictures. And we just gave away tickets to families to go see Lion King that normally wouldn't be able to pay to go do it.
That's fire.
The news caught it. So we went on TV. We went on ABC 36, Fox 56, WLXU, I think it's channel 18 at the time. So we was doing the rounds because people was like, "Who are these people doing this? Community stuff." Well, doing that, one of the producers saw me and said, "Hey, would you mind coming on TV to do a co-host spot?"
Live TV.
On live TV.
We talked prior to the. Remember we talked live. And so when she
had messaged me like the next day after we had done the show, she messaged me with that message, and I said, "I don't know. I'll think about it." And I hit up Fats and told him about it. He was like, "Nah, bro, you got to do it. You got to." And I was like, "Nah, bro, I'm scared." He's like, "Nah, bro, you just do it one time and see what it's like." All right, cool. So I go do the co-host spot, right?
Kill it.
After the show, the producer hits me up. Is like, "Hey, would you mind coming to do this every week?"
Wow.
Man, say less.
Good guy.
Yeah.
So, but I told her, I said, the show was called Midday Kentucky, and it was shown all across Kentucky, right?
That's like our ABC 6.
Yeah. So it was on ABC, so it was shown all across Kentucky, right? So I told her, yeah, but at the same time, it was kind of hard because it was during the middle of the day, and I worked.
Right.
Talk to my job. Like, hey, we don't know nothing. Do what you got to do. So we worked it out where, and I can say this now because the manager is no longer there, but she was like, "Hey, what we'll do is whatever you're over, you just make that up and stay later, so therefore your time balances out."
Right.
Say less. Wow. So I was doing that for a while. Then, just everything that transpired after that, which turned into other TV shows. And then I got this movie thing going on. The Beyond the Game podcast has popped off. I can't even remember what all we've done with Beyond the Game because we just done so much with, we've done so much with that.
Let me ask you, before we touch on, so I want you to talk to Elena.
Okay.
But talk about how many awards you win, podcast awards.
So in 2023, we won the Blueprint Podcast of the Year award for He Said, She Said, which was the show where we did the community work and all of those things. I wish we'd won it again, but that was 2023. So I need another Podcast of the Year award. So we're working on that joint, but that's where we at with it right now, though. That's where we at with it. That's where we at with it.
Can I ask something real quick?
Go ahead, sir.
So from your story, it's very important. This is what I took from it, and this is what I would love the youth or anybody to kind of pinpoint on this specific situation. Don't take your opportunities for granted.
Nope. Facts.
Take advantage of every opportunity that's given to you, because a lot of blessings been put in your lap, and sometimes the time constraints, maybe it's the schedule, maybe you tired that day, whatever it is, get off your butt and go take advantage of the opportunity, because you don't know what it could lead to. And a lot of people don't take advantage of the opportunity. Catch the ooh.
You never feel like it's too late. That's another thing.
That part.
No, really, it never feel like it's too late. Sometimes people feel like, oh, I'm not at this age, or I'm not at this point in my life. But you just be surprised when them opportunities show up. They showing up for a reason when they're showing up. So
and to piggyback off of her, you also can't be afraid to take the leap.
Absolutely.
And it's never going to be the right time.
Yep.
Like you sit there and, oh man, I got to wait for this. I got to wait for that. Man, just go out there and just jump out there and do it, and then let the chips fall where they may as you continue to go along. So it's never going to be the perfect and the right time to do something. You just got to just do it as it comes along.
Have faith in your parachute.
Go forward.
That's a bar. That's a bar. Because the time when you're not ready, opportunity's right there.
Absolutely.
So have faith in your parachute. I like that. That was dope.
Yeah, that's a t-shirt right there, boy.
Have faith in your parachute. That's dope.
Yeah.
You get one a year. One a year. Hey, quick question for Elena and Jim Jones. Right now, does he look more like T.I. or Crazy Bone?
Trey Songz.
Because look, you're giving Crazy Bone right now.
No, because my hair was cut like Calvin's at first.
You in Columbus, say hair.
My hair was cut like that. And then I just kept letting it grow out. And then somebody the other day was like, you know who you look like? And I was like, who that? Bro, you look like Trey Songz with your braids like that.
Cap. You look like Crazy Bone. You are the craziest of the bones. He don't look like Crazy Bone.
Do not agree with him.
I'm not going.
Please don't agree. Don't.
She's not partaking in that debate.
Hey, you won't piss Fats off? Don't ever agree with nothing he says ever.
I won't be mad. Atlantis? What are you saying no for? All right, next topic.
Yep.
Who got the next Atlanta? You got it. Go ahead. Do the topic.
You know what, Fats? I'm sick of you. I'm so sick of
that to you.
He just be like, go, Elena.
No,
and it's like, I need to go spot, and I got to figure something out.
How you feel about? All right,
Go ahead. No. How I feel about what? Go ahead.
Yeah, how she feel about what, Fats?
Yeah.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
That's my favorite rap group.
I know, man. You gotta know West.
No, I'm gonna miss everybody. You know what?
That's literally my favorite rap group, Jimmy. You know.
Yeah.
We talked about that. So,
Sure.
yeah.
Oh, so y'all go way back too?
No, me and Jimmy.
we don't.
You would think, though.
You would think.
Jimmy, did you go to East?
Nah.
Okay.
Bishop.
I was
When you
around.
say high
I was
school,
around,
I knew
though.
Jones since what? 11 to 12, right?
You know, well, we know
Eastgate. But we didn't connect.
Yeah, connect till high school.
Yeah. Facts.
Y'all okay? So and you went to East?
I went to East. I was the baby, the baby of the group. I'll say that.
Did Fats ever tell you about the time he got my car shot up?
Oh,
We can't talk about it. Oh, no, because, man, RP to my dog. I want to talk about it.
Okay, my bad.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You can talk about it. It's all
He
right.
didn't tell you about the time he got my car lit up and then Jones said to come and save the day?
No, but I want to hear.
Can we?
Jones, you okay with that?
I'm okay with it.
Because I don't want to disrespect,
Listen, you're not disrespecting
Facts.
women over
Are
here
you
because that's
really
what this
okay
platform
with
is
it, or you
for. But
just
are
saying
you
that?
okay with it?
I don't want to disrespect, homie, you know what I'm saying? I won't tell the story
Well, this ain't-
and try to, I don't want to paint him in a bad light is what I'm saying.
I understand.
You see what I'm saying? So, I can tell the story without saying his name.
Without names.
Yeah, go ahead.
Without governments, as Fats would say.
So
How you feel, Fats?
How you feel about
You want
that?
to
Without his
I
name?
think about my dog every day.
Want to bypass it?
Yeah.
We'll
Go ahead now. Go ahead.
You sure?
Go ahead.
You sure?
I don't really want to talk about
We
it.
ain't got to talk about it, bro.
No, go ahead.
No, we can talk about something else.
No, it's thug. We're going to talk our thug stories?
Thug stories. Y'all thugs now? Got some gangsters in the room?
I don't know about them.
I know Fats always talk about he the wild card.
I don't know what that means.
He's the wild card.
What?
Jimmy the wild card?
I'll give it to Jones.
All right, all right.
I'll give it to
You
Jones.
can edit it, but you can talk about it. Go ahead.
So we can use, so we'll use situational. We won't use specific names. How about that?
No, it's not. It's one of them stories that, like, go and talk about it.
No, because I don't want to. Okay, I'll say.
Okay,
I'll
let's
just
put it
say.
like this. I'm a gangster too, so we
I'll
ain't
say
gotta
one thing.
hide behind the gangster.
So I was up here.
I'm not
one weekend.
hiding.
I was up here one
Actually, a
weekend.
gangster.
I'm a Christian.
Since when, Avatar?
Why you giving my government out?
I should. Okay, so I was up here one weekend, right? And this is pre-kids,
Yeah, this is a long time ago.
Sticky
Ages,
move and all
like
that.
my dog.
40 years ago. Got it.
Yeah.
No, I ain't even gonna say none of that. So I had a rental car coming up here, right? And so we decided to go out one night, and I can't remember what the name of the spot was. Was it
Jones was there too.
Major
Jones was
Woody's?
there.
Was it Major Woody's?
No, it was like ice. It was like ice.
Oh, it's probably like ice.
Ice.
Oh, wait, what's
No,
it was ice.
Ice.
It was
You was there?
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. All right, we can tell the story. Yeah,
I was there.
Go ahead, because that's how. Like, yeah. Go ahead.
okay, cool.
So, wait, is this a different story?
No, same story.
Same one.
Yeah, my bad.
Dang,
I
y'all
must
got
have been.
mad gangster stories.
I
it
must have
sound like.
been
Yeah.
lit because I don't. But anyway, so an altercation. So after the club was over, whatever, everybody's parking lot pimping and whatnot. Altercation took place. Fats had to go get somebody. He was like, "Come on, let's go." So we all get in the car. I was like, "Come on."
No, it's not. Let me tell the story.
Okay, I was trying to,
Yeah, let's let.
Oh, you want to tell it? You gonna
That's
PG
it,
it up
sure.
though?
So,
And then I'll tell the real one after they done. Go ahead, Fats.
I don't want to really say too deep. So, RP to my dog. It was a melee happened. Boom, they pushed one. So then it was two of them. And security, like when dude got pushed, he was like, "Why y'all?" And boom, boom, boom. So me and my dog, they pushed him. So Q, y'all over there with Q-Bone, whatever, boom, boom, boom. So I grabbed him like, "Nah, bro, let's go." So I'm telling y'all, and
I think we banged out, didn't we?
no, so one of my brothers, that's not my brother. Should I say his name?
No. Just...
As we still talking.
Right.
So he's, boom, knocking dudes out, boom. So what I said, he picked him up, boom, carried him out. So he was like, man, he didn't, boom, 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 this and that. And yes, the rental cars was real. So it was me, you, I don't know if it was somebody else, but I remember like y'all about to get on the freeway. Somebody hop out the car, boom, boom, sped, boom. Now it's a high speed chase, right? So, and remember you was with my brother and who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And the car did this. Y'all doing this, the car do this. I'm like, Jones, speed up. So Jones, he do this. Like, and I'm passing, I'm like, to the dude, he doing all this, he break. So then I get the call, I'm like, bro, let's go back to the crib. And he's like, nah. And my bro wanted him to follow us. So we get there. It's me and Jones, I forgot who else we was with. But my bro, he had a little boom, boom, boom. So we waiting for him. The car come in. Get the boom, pop, pop, in the air. So they pull off. So
Allegedly.
Yeah, yes, allegedly. In the air. So then me, my dog, we got into it. My bro broke us up, whatever. And bro, I still remember this the time. It was 3:24. So you leave and all that, stand on my bro's house. I hear boom. I go outside, rental car got buddies, they double back and let the rental car on fire.
Lit my rental car on fire. Yeah.
Wow.
No. I'm sorry.
No.
No, Fats, remember it was
They stayed, and
But he remember he came down and he was like, hey, I think your car's on fire.
I just remember hearing a boom.
But,
Wow.
Cause I remember because I was asleep on the couch and I remember
upstairs.
I remember him coming down and he was like, hey, I think your car's on fire. And I looked out the window and lo and behold,
it was on fire.
it was on fire. Like, and I don't mean like just a little.
No, not for minutes. That thing been burning for like 30 to an hour.
The front was like engulfed in like the front of their duplex or whatever had like black stuff
melted up.
from where it was like getting ready to catch the whole thing on fire. So we had to call fire department and all that. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think it's the last time I've been there in Columbus too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the last time.
Last time I seen you in person.
Yeah.
That's the last time.
And this is my brother, but I blew your car up.
We out of cut. We done. We're done.
Y'all got some more gangster stories?
No more. This is not Vlad TV. I'm not doing that.
So let me tell you about Fats at OSU Newark.
Okay, yeah.
When he was at, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But that's where we met up at. And actually, when I first got there, right, because for the people who watch, I'm from Kentucky, obviously. But
right there.
But so it was me, my homeboy John Mitchell, and my homeboy Cecil. We came up here to play basketball, right? Mm-hmm. And so for the first like month or whatever, we really didn't talk to nobody because we didn't know nobody. It was us three in a townhouse, and we didn't. You know, we practicing or whatever, and I don't think I've ever told you this part, Fast, but we felt like it was us against everybody because it was like. Everybody up here's from Ohio, we from Kentucky, so y'all kind of side-eyeing us. And I even remember one time at practice, I wish Keybone was here. It was one time at practice, I did something, I got a rebound or something. And Keybone had made a remark about Kentucky niggas. And I was like, who's this nigga right here? But I had to watch myself because it's three of us, and it's like 10 of them.
Yeah. That's when the gangster come out.
We ain't winning. I don't care who y'all. We ain't winning that. I might get one or two of y'all, but that's it.
One or two, none of bro.
And the one I was gonna get was Fats, but
easy.
That's gonna be easy.
You pick out the easiest one. I got that.
Game plan. Like, wild card.
They gonna get us, but I'm gonna get that one right there. So,
all right.
We didn't even talk. Like,
I wish I never met you.
It was Fats. It was Kev, Keybone, Tyreek. And this is off the team, but Bubs came through sometimes and was sitting on the sidelines with his hands like, so that was coming through sometimes. So how we got cool is we played
Circleville Bible College, but then now it's Christian.
So we played Circleville Bible College. It was our first game of the season, and we got blown out or something like that.
We lost by like. Yeah, we lost by like.
Yeah, it was a blowout. So in the locker room after the game, it was Fats, me, John Mitchell, Kev. I think Keybone was in there.
Yeah. Because I can't remember Keybone, he hit 30 straight shots. And Keybone, remember he's going back doing this.
Doing the gun thing. Like, bro, these niggas is wild up here, bro. And after the game, we was all just sitting in there because we was like, bro, we got too much talent. How did we just lose to them? And so out of my mouth, I said, man, that was a silly ass little game, man.
That we busted
out laughing. Me and John, we looking at each other. We like, what the fuck is that real funny? What you say? I said, man, that was a silly ass little game, man. Busted out laughing again.
I said, like, what you say?
And me and John Mitchell, we like, oh, these niggas laughing at us? Like,
be honest.
It's 2-on-3. Like, all right, we can handle this.
Let's go.
And so I forgot who said it again. I was like, I think it was Fats. He said, what you say? And I said, man, that was a silly ass little game, man. And after I was like, what's so funny? They was like, bro, your accent. We didn't even start. We was coming off the bench.
I think Keybone started. Maybe Kev started, but we didn't start.
And so I'm like, what's so funny? They was like, bro, your accent. I'm like, my accent? Like, and this was my first time out of Kentucky. I don't know why I got an accent. I didn't know I had an accent till I came up here, and then they started laughing at me. And then after that, we just been clicked tight ever since.
A good lie.
We been clicked. That's how we ended up getting real cool from them laughing
then
at
when
me.
you went back,
making fun of them.
that same year I know when you went back, we played them again. We beat them boys by 60.
Y'all did?
Oh, wow.
By on my life.
So y'all saying I was the problem?
No, we beat them by 60. It was like 121 like to 60. Like we smacked them. But
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the accent thing, right? If someone from Columbus goes to Kentucky, do they view us as having an accent? Do y'all view like? Oh,
it's not really to us. It's not really an accent.
Proper.
It just sounds proper.
Okay.
It just I don't even know if it sounds proper. It just sounds different.
Yeah.
Like it's not an accent, but it's just different. Y'all put ing on everything.
Yeah.
And we don't.
Is it a good different or is it
it's
like
not? It's not good or
weird?
bad or indifferent. It's just different from what
Got
we
it,
hear.
got
So it's not like a New York accent where you can hear it, or it's not even like a Pittsburgh accent where you can hear that. Ohio is just normal.
I guess because you know how like you meet a person
Sure.
and like you be attracted to their accent.
Oh, is that right?
So, no, I mean like you like. No, I'm saying like I dated a dude from Atlanta when I was in high school, and he had a Georgia accent, and I don't know. I guess I was intrigued by his accent, but I'm like, I wonder if like we go somewhere and somebody's like, oh, I like that proper accent.
It's just different.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. So the girls like the accents?
Yeah, I definitely can say I do. I have in the past.
Okay. Every country nigga come by, I'm hating. Hell no. Get that country shit out of here. We don't need that shit down here.
But they, and mine just one of my old jobs. He said like when people they getting like to like broadcasting and all that, they said like speak like you from Columbus. Because I guess we speak proper. That's all I have.
That's all you had? All right.
Yeah. But then
I can see that now. Go facts.
No, you go.
No, you go.
Now you go.
Okay, so like
Now you get a car. And you get a car.
like the my oldest daughter, her mom is from Youngstown, right? And so when she came and lived in Kentucky for a while, like when my family embraced her, there was never a she sound weird or she sound different or it was just normal how she talked. So it's not really a accent as far as like Ohio. I haven't heard like an Ohio accent.
Well, so with my homie, he from Mississippi. Like when he's know, shout out to Bub. So like when he's here, like around his people, like his friends, his brothers, and all that, he sounds like here. As soon as he get around his family, accent change. ASAP. Yeah. So yeah.
Now the further south you are, the deeper it is and the harder it is to get rid of that dialect. Because like I said, until I had came up here, I didn't even know I had an accent. I thought my voice was just normal, and then y'all sitting here laughing at me. And I'm like, bro, I ain't.
Unlaugh, because
even Cincinnati has an accent. Like I know people from Cincinnati that got an accent.
Yes, and that's
right there by Kentucky. Like Covington is like minutes.
Literally right across the bridge.
Yeah.
It's like you go across the bridge.
She's from Covington, Kentucky.
Are you? I know it.
You know, sometimes you just gotta just let it
Let
go.
it go.
Just let it go.
Right.
Just let it go.
It's a right now.
Let it go.
Idris, what you got?
All right, man. So you know that whole accent talk. I'm gonna just make this real
got a British
quick.
accent.
Real quick. I think that went over his head. I think that went over his head though. Where's Idris from?
The UK.
No shit.
Okay. Most of the actors, you don't even think they are from the UK. A lot of black
because they faking it. But if you hear them talk, that's why.
If somebody pay you $1 million to do a movie, I'm gonna sound like I'm from wherever. I'm from New York. Where you need me to be from?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But go ahead,
Fast.
Fast.
Saying that, like a lot of like the black actors right now, you just think about them. A lot of them are from the UK, and some of them like, dang, you from the UK? So that's why it was funny.
It was funny regardless, but you can put a reason behind it.
All right, man. So the Southern accent, you know where that came from, or why? I'm not saying why y'all talk like that or why.
I really don't know because to be quite honest with you, you know, people say Kentucky accent is different from like Southern accent. Like we have a like Midwest twang to our accent.
Right.
Versus like the deep Southern draw like people from Atlanta have where it's so thick sometimes you can't even understand what they're saying.
Like a Cali accent too.
So sometimes you can't even understand what they even saying. And I remember, Fest probably don't remember, sometimes they wouldn't know what I was saying either sometimes because it would be the twang mixed in with the Kentucky slang, whatever we got down there. So they'd be like,
I don't know what to say right now.
Your ing is ang.
Your ang is ang.
It's not ing, it's ang.
So this is what I read one time. And I don't know if it's true or not. I didn't fact check it or whatnot.
Speaking UK.
But I couldn't even do it if I wanted to. I would try it too. It would just sound ridiculous. But I heard that, you know, back like a long time ago, it was not necessarily a hygiene issue, but people used to walk around without shoes.
Okay, so I'm glad you said that. So listen, man. So that's the stereotype with Kentucky, right? Is that whenever, and even till 2025, people still think this shit. They think we just ride around on tractors and we don't wear shoes and all that type of stuff.
Did y'all lock his tractor door when y'all came in? I want you to hear this, but it's stereotypes with us. Yeah, it's stereotypes, but it's deeper than that.
But to be 1,000 in parts of Kentucky, that is true though. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of Kentucky has a lot of poverty and it's like real country-ish.
Yeah.
Like where my dad is from, right? My dad is from a little small town called Manchester, Kentucky. Rest in peace, Pops.
Yeah.
And in Manchester,
Miss Mama's
it's maybe
population-wise.
Yeah, population-wise, when my dad was growing up, it might have been 30 people. Okay. 30 black people, and all of them was his family.
Right.
So there are, and
that's crazy.
And they call hollers down there. It's called a holler. So a holler is like this narrow ass country
road.
Not even road, but like it's like a neighborhood.
Okay.
But the neighborhood has a stop. So you go through it, and at the end it's like a fucking forest style, you know. But you got these houses or trailer parks. And in some parts, they don't even have garbage cans, right? You just put your shit out in like this big old bin, and you just light the shit on fire, and that's how you get rid of your trash.
You don't run RP to the rental car.
So how things come back full circle, right? And so I would spend my summers down there, right? And they have, I don't know if y'all have them up here too. They have what's called sundown towns in Kentucky.
Yeah, there was some up here.
Okay, so where if the sun's going down, if you black, you better get your ass up out of that town because they still lynching folks.
That's kind of, but that's That's but that's extreme.
No, but
that's a real thing.
Like the street lights, like
So in Kentucky, there's still like some sundown towns where if you black, you either need to get out of town or you need to get in the house and stay in the house by the time that sun come down, or else they locked and loaded and hunting for you.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And so as far as like stereotypes, some of that shit they you lean into it, but sometimes you might. If we was to go to Manchester right now where my dad is from and walk around down there, you would see people no shoes on walking around.
Oh,
You couldn't understand the word they were saying though.
But you could probably feel the energy and the tension too, right?
So down there you got, and I remember one time my cousin, he got jumped after graduation by something like it's in certain little counties in Kentucky, like you like Pike. I'm gonna say I don't give a fuck. Like Pikeville, like
I played against.
So like the eastern Kentucky towns, I don't even fool with them joints. Like you
Pikeville with the mountains too. Just service and all.
Just go on
to every like stereotype or I guess like rumor.
Right.
There's usually some science.
There's a
little bit of science behind it. So with the southern accent, this is what I read that, and this is like back in the 1800s,
right?
Like a long time ago. They used to walk around barefoot in the South, and not necessarily just because it's the South. You can go to South America or any warm climate area. They're more inclined to walk around barefoot because it's a warmer area. You ain't walking around barefoot in high on December. I don't care who you is.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But something called hookworm, hookworm parasites, hookworm disease, and you would get it because you were walking through wet lands barefoot. So what would happen is these hookworms would infect the host, and then it would cause lethargic. It would cause speech impediment. It would slow down your motor functions. To give you a draw. It gives you a draw. So what you would think is like we know it as a southern draw. It's because they were infected with the hookworm, so they would talk. It would slow them down. So now, when people were talking like that, just like anything, you hear people talk. You might hear your pops talking like that. You start to talk like that,
right?
Yeah.
So then now it's just like a generational thing, and that southern drawl stuck with the South
for whatever reason.
For whatever reason, and it's funny you say that about the get your butt in before the street lights, sundown towns. That's another science turned into reality situation, or you can look back. It comes from somewhere.
Yeah.
That it's all linked though, but that's why I thought it was interesting because I never understood why they talk like I didn't understand why y'all talk like this and then you get up north they talk like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that now that you mentioned that. I'm gonna have to get on Google and chat GPT
Right.
I don't know, Jones telling the truth about this, or he just making that shit up because it's real good to me.
Hey Jones, if he wrong, Q, if he wrong, he racist.
Q gonna be at home tonight.
I might have to take hook words in my feet, bro. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna holler at my mama. Like, what you got going on with your feet? Like,
let's just make sure we make it home before the street lights come.
I know, right?
Like Lexington, Louisville, Western Kentucky.
Shout them out.
You know, those you good. Like you good at Jeffersonville. Let's see, even coming up here, like you go through Boone County and all that, like you good. It's just when you in the Eastern Kentucky, man, just
careful. But I know, speak about
keep that thing on you.
Stay dangerous.
I guess they keep that
You
thing
know what,
on you.
Fats? I'm not from Covington. Okay.
That's debatable.
How's it debatable about what you come from?
How's it debatable when I clearly have known you since I was like, what, 10?
Because that nigga.
We met at the Kentucky.
They met at the KFC, and now he putting two together.
What?
KFC, I'm putting two together. I get it. I understand.
You dig?
Over his head.
Again.
Y'all chicken
again.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
And you still eat it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like Popeyes.
Nigga lying. Nigga ain't never had Popeyes
Guess
a
where
day.
Popeyes from? Covington, because she created it. All right, go ahead.
Nobody. We didn't get. Yeah.
What's your other, outside of fried chicken, since you're from Kentucky, what's your favorite fruit?
What the hell? My favorite food or food?
F it. Just ask him the question. What's your favorite fried chicken restaurant? If we gonna go there, let's go there.
Racist.
Let's go there.
You like fried chicken?
Listen, you being racist.
I love watermelon.
Nah,
I know you do.
We had watermelon this morning.
See?
Yeah.
You put
Straight
salt
like
or
that.
sugar on your
You
water?
know what? I'm gonna try that because I've heard people say
My mom
if you
puts,
put lime on it,
excuse me,
or
grown folks.
I know, just chill.
Thank you.
If you put lime on it or lemon or something like that, and then what else did you say?
I've heard
sugar?
lemon juice.
Sugar or salt? I don't know if you've ever
I'm gonna have to try that
one of
tomorrow.
those.
We'll try that tomorrow
Southern
morning.
is salt, right?
Yeah.
Because my mom
But
does
some people put sugar on it too, but
Yeah.
majority
Because you got sugar
majority
in
is
your
salt.
tank. Because you got sugar in your tank.
Not you got.
Okay. So how you eat your grits, Q?
Man,
Ooh, good question.
That is a good
come on.
question, yeah.
Hey, don't talk playing with it. Just say it. He doing all that.
Yeah, you should do it. The way you know it ain't supposed to be that. He about to get exposed right now. I like doing that.
Look. I'm super about to get exposed because I'm about to tell y'all something.
Your
that
mom about to disown you. Go ahead.
Oh, this is Kentucky, though.
she probably already knew about that.
This is Kentucky, though. How you eat it?
I don't even eat grits.
Oh!
Really?
Nah, I'm saying
Wow.
that's not that big a deal.
I don't even eat grits,
Yeah,
man.
that's
I really,
not, that's not
I
big.
really
That's
don't.
how you eat your grits.
With it soda on the side.
Jimmy, how you eat your grits?
Sugar.
Sugar. Hold on. What if
I like sugar, but you know what? I want to try it with the cheese.
cheese?
Yeah, some people.
Hold on.
you
I'm
do.
I'm
Yeah,
saying with cheese.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's grits.
Sugar and butter, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if you put butter in
I
it.
do
Put butter.
the butter and the
Hold on.
sugar, yep.
It is. It's grits. Then it's something else like grits. I can't think of
Is it the soda on the side?
No.
Ain't that.
Leave my bar alone. But it's like grits, and it's like.
Like the shrimp and grits.
Nah, what he's saying
It's
is
like
that it's
something more
grits and then
savory.
it's something else similar
Yeah.
to grits that people
Yeah.
prefer. Like,
Oh, no.
Is it porridge?
No.
Yeah, like cream of wheat.
Go back to Kentucky.
That is not
Low red riding hood.
Exactly. That's all I know about it.
Kim, what
Right there.
Hold on. All right. Mute. You're mute.
Shut up.
When last time you said, hey, what you make your daughter? I mean, it's some porridge.
actually, got
No, it's a cocoa Wheaties. It's a cocoa Wheaties.
But I
It's a cocoa Wheaties, right?
It's not
You close. You close.
Oatmeal.
It's not.
You mean cream of wheat?
No, but I know what you're thinking of too, but I can't think of it. It's grits and it's something else. I forgot what it is.
Porridge.
What is porridge? Please.
Whatever Little Red Riding Hood. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I feel like
Yeah, the porridge.
it's like grits.
But what is it
Because
though?
Mexico, he took all the porridge.
What?
Where you going with this?
Yeah,
I
what?
just want to know where you going with this.
Huh?
Why you got your finger there?
But if you see me in the forest, help the bear.
Oh,
Throw all that porridge.
About mysticals, you know what?
How did we go from mystical to helping you with the bear in the forest, bro? How did we get there?
it was a bar. Mystical had a bar one time about.
I know. Don't help me help the bear. I get that.
Yeah.
But I don't know how mystical got in the story though.
Yeah,
Because his rap, he was talking about porridge because she bought a porridge.
He was
I
rapping
don't think he was
about
talking about porridge. He was just talking about the bear.
And he
Is that
bought a
about porridge?
porridge.
You're talking about the bear.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Now he done put porridge in Mystical's rap. It didn't happen
Yeah, it
like
didn't
that.
work.
Max.
Let me ask y'all a
Mystical
question.
rolling over in his grave.
Wait, Mystical
Nah,
I was like, hold on, wait, Mystical dead?
nah. He didn't put that on him.
Oh, man.
Nah, he didn't put that on him.
He's in prison though, right?
Yeah,
He's in
went
prison,
back.
okay.
Yeah, he is in
back.
prison though. Yeah, he's in
Yeah,
prison
little,
for doing the same thing that got him there the first time. Like, bro, come
Keep
on,
your
you
hands to yourself.
Free the porridge. Free the porridge.
you didn't learn the lesson the first time, my guy. Like, you
That's
didn't.
crazy. So what you know what my mom used to do? I don't know if anybody else had ever eaten this. My mom used to do butter and sugar and rice.
My mom.
Yeah,
And I ate that
absolutely.
forever. So when I
Yeah.
had rice with soy sauce, I was kind of throwing
I
off.
got it.
Ah.
I got it. It's
I'm
probably
gonna go
the same
back
thing.
to- I'm
My
gonna
bad,
go back to
Jones.
that.
No. Cream of wheat.
We already said
I
that.
said that.
He said that.
I said that.
Oh, look.
You behind.
I thought you said cream of Idris Elba.
Yeah. So
You know
anyway,
what?
so
Just-
the rice. What'd you say?
And butter.
Rice, butter, and sugar.
and sugar. Yes, I
My
love
mom
that.
loves that.
Yeah.
Actually, my dad, he would put milk in his to thicken it up a little bit, stir it.
Yeah.
If you ain't ever tried it like that, just a little bit of milk. You don't want to have rice milk. Rice cereal, but just
Yeah.
put a little bit of milk in that joint, stir it up a little.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, question.
And he would even throw it in the microwave, let it
Yeah.
heat up for just a little bit, get a little warmth to it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Boy, pops. Boy.
Oh,
I know growing up, we used to do concoctions. My
Oh,
aunt,
yeah,
she
for
had
sure.
mad
I'm from
concoctions. It don't matter.
from Ohio. That's where I'm from. But go
I'm
ahead.
drunk. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Elena.
we would have concoctions. My aunt would whip up whatever was in there, and it wasn't much. Have y'all ever tried? We called them sweetie dogs, where you would do the little hot dogs and you would put it in butter and sugar. You would almost fry the butter and sugar and then put the little hot dogs in it.
No, I've never heard it. And
they was good. We used to we made up the name, but it was a concoction. It was sweetie dogs with sugar and butter.
So listen,
rooted to the tutors.
Yeah. So all the people listening that kind of looking at us or listening to us like we crazy. Here's the thing. When you broke,
man,
you will do whatever you
figure it out
to make your food taste
from the rooter to the tutor.
What we got in here?
That food be the best.
That food be the best.
Yeah.
But they was like, why would you do that? Because I have no.
You know how many different ways you can make ramen noodles? Is it ramen or is it ramen? Because I've always.
Thank you.
That's the question, right? Is it ramen or is it ramen?
It's ramen, but we grew up from where we from.
I'll do ramen. I'm saying ramen. That's what
I always said ramen. Y'all ramen. Okay. We ramen.
Nah, it's the gangsters over
there. Hey, one thing that we do.
Listen, I'm from the hood. That's just ghetto. All right?
The hot sauce, the butter,
shit and ghetto.
Exactly.
Hot sauce, butter, garlic seasoning with the.
Oh yeah, you gotta hook it up.
Oh yeah.
So
you gotta hook it up.
They was saying they was giving us like the worst, and like some of the stuff they gave us, like even like shrimp. Remember, it's like the bottom of the sea.
They gave us the leftovers.
They say it's the cockroach of the
leftovers. Then we made everything taste good. Now I ain't gonna say this word right. Delicacy. Yeah. So now like shrimp. Now it's like this.
Wait. What'd you say again?
He said dictator or something. I don't know what he said.
No, I want to hear it. What'd you say?
Del Curry Cassie.
Yep, that's crazy.
But you know what I'm saying. But like we would they would give us the worst.
Yeah.
And we would season it,
make it gourmet.
Then gourmet.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Then some of the stuff is like, cause you know what they said shrimp is like what? Like
the cockroach of the sea.
Yeah. We ain't no roaches though.
Man,
but
black people been making
exactly, but we eat it.
That's one roach I'm gonna eat.
Y'all eat shrimp? I can only eat shrimp if it's fried. I can't eat it no other way than it.
I like fried shrimp. Yeah, that's what I can eat it other ways, but I prefer fried shrimp. Yeah, I prefer fried shrimp. Yeah. Okay. Listen. All right. Since we're gonna talk about these seafood boils, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hurt a lot of feelings right now. What y'all getting excited about? Like, bro, it's literally
I'm with you.
A bunch of seafood y'all steaming, and then y'all throw a bunch of whatever on it, and now y'all throwing it on, and then throw it on my table. Like, bro, I don't see I'm not. Most of the flavors in the juice anyway, so
exactly.
And most of it's on my hands.
Yeah, bro. I'm not getting excited about no seafood boil.
Is the glove part, but when they give me the bib, like I'm like,
oh yeah, with the gloves.
Yeah. Then I'm like, one time,
you turn it up when you see the bib.
One time I went, I'm like, they give me the gloves, I get the bib, I look to my right, it was a pacifier.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right with you. That sounds like I can't eat. I only eat really the potatoes and the corn out of the seafood world. Like that's really it for me.
I'm not a crawfish fan.
I guess I'm not a crawfish.
I'll eat it, but I'm not a fan.
They burnt fats when he was done, by the way.
Oh, I can see that.
Put him over the shoulder.
I believe that.
I put me on the shoulder.
I got a story about this dude putting fats on.
You was there ready to help. Later. Jones will help.
Here's the feet. Put me down.
Jones is gonna help.
Oh man. So Jones, real quick, man, what got you into podcasting, man? What got you in this space?
I always wanted to do it, man, and time kind of came up to where I had time on my hands to kind of do what I wanted. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times you might have something you want to pursue, but everybody knows if you're an adult, you understand this. You push your dreams or your ambitions to the back burner to take care of your responsibilities. That's just real life. You know what I mean? So then I got time, and so I said, let me take advantage of this time I got. And it was just that simple.
Yeah. You know where'd you come up with the name Politic'n with Shades? Where'd that come from?
Ooh, great question.
I wanted to do a show with sunglasses.
My turn. You want to know? I just want to go back a little bit because you said you put these things to the side to take care of your responsibility. What I love is like we got the kids in the room.
Yeah.
That's so dope. We got the babies in the room. Shout out to the babies.
I never had this. I'm gonna take a part. Remember we talked about taking opportunity? Remember I said that? All right, this is my opportunity. This is yours fault that I just started this. late. You know what I'm saying?
No.
All them late nights.
Yeah.
All the homework. I know what 1 + 1 is. You should too. You 17 years old. What we going over this for?
But life is about sacrifices. Right?
It is.
It definitely is. And we sacrifice anything for y'all.
Kids,
Just know that.
too. Like, it could be, your plan A. Me and Q, we talked about this a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes your plan A don't work out. So then you try plan B.
Yeah.
Then sometimes it's a C, a D, it don't matter. But the thing is, I'm still talking. But it's like in life, you think once your plan A doesn't work out, life fails. It's a sacrifice all the time. We wake up and go to work to sacrifice time for our family.
Yeah, that's true.
We spend time with our family sacrificing work. So what he's basically saying is like, he had the time. He understood the sacrifices of family and work, and he still made time for this.
Yeah.
And kudos to you, Jones. Kudos to you, Q, and kudos to you, Elena.
And kudos to you too.
Kudos to you.
Yeah.
And Elena, she about to do her own podcast.
Oh, yeah, it's
her own
coming.
luncheon. Yeah.
About to be fire.
Debut the name, Elena.
I finally got a name, y'all.
Let's go. What we got?
Okay.
Come on.
Gucci and Pearls. Solid, no shake.
Solid.
That's Jimmy. Solid, no shake.
Solid, no shake. Come. You got
So
a
it's
target date when you wanna?
Honestly, I want to get a first episode out by the end of this month.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm working on it, and but I do. That's a wonderful question. Where did you get your name?
Yeah.
Both of y'all, like, where
Because
did y'all?
I'm always interested in like how do people? I'm gonna ask you too, like, where did you get that name from?
Well, let's start with you then, Q. And then,
Oh man,
what'd you get beyond the game?
I can't tell you that for copyright reasons, but
But like all right, so when we first
I got
did the
$1 for
podcast, we was like trying to be like, all right, you got your, your national, like the personalities like ESPN, Fox and all that. So he came up with the name Let Us Talk. Let us talk. Like, let us talk. Like, we have a voice too.
Yeah.
So let us talk in a sense was like the barbershop talk.
Yeah.
So Beyond the Gun.
I don't know what show that is, but Beyond the Game.
Beyond the Game.
I actually, I know
I'm dyslexic.
she's not gonna watch the show because she has a husband now. But it was this girl that I was talking to back in the day, and it was when the whole radio thing. Because remember, I said I didn't even have a name for the show or nothing. Right. And so I was telling her about it, and I was like, I don't have a name. She's like, well, what about Beyond the Game? Say less, sis. Yeah. Say less, and it just stuck ever since. So that's where that name came from. That's how I got it.
Talk about one thing.
And then Q dropped her the next day.
And then next day, she got it there like, nah, boy, you ain't getting none of these coins. This is all. Thank you.
He actually went to Orlando. He went to the ESPN offices.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I admit, it was in Bristol, not Orlando.
Bristol,
yeah.
Bristol.
So me and my homeboy Jarvis, we actually knew somebody who worked at ESPNW. She was from Lexington, and she went to high school there, whatever. And my homeboy Jarvis, he said he got in contact with her. Like, hey, my boy Q, he's trying to get into this space or whatever. And she was like, Q Walker. He was like, yeah. He was like, you know? He's like, hell yeah, I know Q. We used to go to high school together. She's like, hey, y'all can come on up here. And we worked at the airport at the time, so the flight was free. All we had to do was make the time to get up there. So she was like, well, y'all can come up here. Whatever weekend it was, Jarvis, you free? Yeah, free. So we went to work. We had a regular job at the airport, was the part-time.
Gotcha.
So after our regular jobs, we was like, hey, we got this last flight on Friday we can catch if we can make it. We made it. So we got up there. We flew up there that Friday, went to ESPN that Saturday morning. And man, I'm trying to tell you, that's one of the best experiences of my life. And she took us on a tour. But look, I'm getting goosebumps now just talking about it. Like, she took us on a tour, but the tour she took us on was different from, because they do ESPN tours where you can tour the campus or whatever. But she was like, y'all with me, so we gonna go behind the scenes and shit. So we was actually going on like the show sets of where they do like NFL Live and all of that. Whoop-de-whoop.
And they can hear the feedback like me.
So we walking around campus or whatever, and she was like, all right, I gotta go to work. Y'all can come with me. And we was like, come with you. She's like, yeah, I got this meeting. Y'all can sit in on this meeting if y'all want to. Wow. So we was like, hell yeah. So she took us to the meeting, and she's like, hey, these are my guys from Kentucky. This is Quinn. This is Jarvis. Who they gonna sit in the meeting? And I was like, all right, fine, cool. Like, they was cool with it. So we sit in the meeting, and and they actually turned to us and said, "Y'all got any ideas?"
Wow.
That's fire.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
Did you have any ideas?
I keep it 100. I froze. I couldn't come up with nothing. I was trying, baby. I was trying. I couldn't come up with nothing. I was trying. My homeboy Jarvis, he was like, "Yeah, what if y'all do woo 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 woo?" They was like, "Oh, okay, that's." Now I don't know if they actually implemented his ideas, but he gave them ideas. So she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna put y'all with this one guy. He's gonna continue the tour. I gotta stay here and work." He's like, "All right, cool." So we went with the one guy. He was taking us on Baseball Tonight. Like he was taking us on all these sets and explaining shit. So we was outside. And this was during the summertime. We was outside, and Darren Woodson, the safety for the Cowboys, he was there.
Okay, yeah. He was working at He was.
And so as we was outside, Darren Woodson was outside, and the guy who's giving us the tour, he was like, "Hey man, these are the guys from Kentucky. They trying to get into the business." Woo, woo, woo. He's like, "Man, we don't even know. We know who he is." He dapped us up. He's like, "Oh, he talked to us for a little bit." And then he said, "Hey, how long y'all gonna be here?" We was like, "Man, we're gonna be here for the day." He said, "Well, if y'all still gonna be here at 4:00. We doing NFL Live. Why don't y'all come by the show?"
He's human.
I was like,
he's human.
I was like, hell yeah. So my homeboy Jarvis, he's a big Cowboys friend, so he took a picture with him and all that. So we went to the set of NFL Live. He's like, "Oh yeah, man, y'all come on. So we just standing on to the side. We trying, cause no problems, cause no nothing. He's like, "Nah, y'all get on there here, man. Y'all get in here."
Wow.
So we come in the set and we meet like I forgot what their names were, but we meet like the host, the co-host, and the other person that was on the show. He's like, "All right, we about to do the show. If y'all want to, y'all can sit back there with the producers and stuff and watch the show from back there if y'all want to." Nigga, say less. So we back there with the producers and watching them how they orchestrate the show. So I'm watching, I'm picking up like, okay, how do they run a show? Like who does what? How do they do this? How do they do? And it was a dope experience because I'm seeing a show. It was dope for me because the show was live. And you never know who was watching it, and they didn't know that I was right there on the fucking set while they were shooting that shit live. Yeah. And that was just a dope experience. And we got some contacts from up there. But man, that was one of the best days of my life. Just walking around, and the campus is huge. It's literally like a junior college campus up there. And we didn't meet a lot of people because when we were there, it was at the same time the ESPY Awards were going on. Right. So everybody was out in LA pretty much. So we didn't get to meet Stephen A. and Max Kornheiser and all of them types of everybody was already gone. But we were glad that we at least met Darren Woodson though. Like that was a dope experience though.
That's
like
dope.
Man, just like kid's birth, ESPN right there. That's right underneath that joint, man.
That is real. That's dope.
For real.
Sacrificing
opportunity.
Take advantage.
Sacrificing opportunity. And now her name is Janisha Watts, by the way, but now she works for like the New York Post, and she's like a bestseller and all this stuff. So like even her leaving Kentucky, moving to New York, and then actually working for ESPN, and then working for ESPNW, which launched her to get a job at the New York Post. Like she's doing that. So shout out to Janisha, man.
Shout
out to building your network.
Definitely.
Making connections and keeping them.
So can we talk about the movie you writing? So you got the auditions coming up?
Yeah, I actually brought the script for her to look at. No. I actually brought 2 scripts for you to look at because I actually just wrote another one where there's a mother character that I wanted to see if you'd be interested in trying to audition for. But
that's fine.
The movie we got coming out is still, as far as like as filming, we're still trying to figure out those dates or whatever, but it's called The Breakup Artist. If anybody's seen the movie Hitch, I took that concept, I flipped it around and said, instead of having somebody hook you up with somebody, what if you had somebody to help you break up with somebody? And that would spare you the awkwardness, the weirdness, and the drama of all that comes with it. So you call this person and they'll come and they'll break up with the person for you. And then so the story is that there's this character. She wants to break with her boyfriend, but she can't do it, so she calls the services. The lady goes to break up with the dude, but when she sees the dude, she sees that it's her type. It's her type of guy. So now she's conflicted on whether or not she wants to take this job or not. And so she does take the job. So when she goes back to her house and she's looking at his profile to try to get some information on him, her homegirl is like, you in trouble, right? Like, you know where this is headed. And the girl is like, nah, I got this under control. I got this. The homegirl's like, all right, we gonna see. And then the story just goes from there.
That's dope. I like that.
I'm excited. That's gonna be a dope movie. That is gonna be a dope movie. What you mean? I just said you gonna be in it.
So that's gonna
be fire.
And then the other one that I'm working on. It's a redemption story,
Okay.
right? And this one is more of a personal one for me because it deals with mental health. And not to give away too much because that one has already been greenlit too.
Okay.
We just working on tweaks with the script, but it's about a guy. It's called The Knock at the Door, and it's about a guy who has lost something, and he's on the edge, and he's done, like he's ready to go.
Yeah.
But he gets saved by a knock at the door, and the first knock is just somebody, like a solicitor. It's like, hey, come join this church or whatever. They slide the pamphlet underneath the door. He looks at it or whatever. But the point is that the knock at the door saved him from doing what he was about to do.
Yeah.
So I put it on the back burner. The next day, there's another knock at the door when he's about to do what he do. And it's somebody else. The next day, it's some kids. So each day when he's about to get closer to doing what he's about to do, there's all of a sudden a knock at the door that prevents him from taking that step. But it's the kids that knock at the door that end up meaning something to him, that the story takes place from there.
Wow.
And that's a redemption story from somebody wanting to give up on life to them slowly but surely finding little reasons to want to live again. And how you come back from that. So the knock at the door is what eventually helps save him to get back to where he can start want to live again.
That's dope.
So Q, let me ask you a question then, because that's kind of like you got some game to give. So anybody that's talented like you, they got to.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I always say I'm talented but lazy, but go ahead though.
Hey, that's a lot of people, man.
I'm talented but lazy.
Yeah, it's like works without effort don't get you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? What's the process from you taking it from your pen to an idea and once you write it and whatnot to getting it greenlit? Like, is that hard or like is that a process? Or?
It's a process, but the process depends on what you're trying to do, because if you're trying to create something from bullshit, then it's going to take you forever because you don't know what the fuck you write. You don't know those experiences. You don't know how you felt in this moment, or how this person would react in this moment, or what that looks like, or even how to paint the scene in your head of, okay, in this scene, I want it to look like whoop de whoop. And that's, y'all can't see because I got the sunglasses on, but a lot of times, and it's funny you asked me this because somebody just asked me this as well, like, how do you even do that? And I say, well, everybody got the ability to do it. And she was like, how? And I said, well, think about it like this. When you was a kid, didn't you have an imaginary friend? And they was like, yeah. I said, well, that's how you create dialogue. I said, now you just close your eyes and you think, okay, if I was sitting next to somebody, how would this conversation go? And then and that's why I say that's how you get it started. You have to draw from your own experiences to create that scene, because now you have a picture in your head of everything around you and what you want it to look like, and then also how that environment affects whatever that dialogue is between those two people. And so once you figure that part out, it kind of pretty much writes itself after that, because now you're drawing, okay, like for instance, some of the stuff that I drew from the Breakup Artist, I drew from myself.
Okay.
The redemption story, I drew from myself and other people who deal with, depression and things. And in fact, I didn't know.
No, we already talked about it.
And so
I'm not scared about
it's like, okay, so these people and these experiences that I know, how did they feel in this situation? You know what I'm saying? What would they do if they was this? How would they respond if they was like that? And so once you start getting that idea in your head, then it's okay. Now this person would feel like this. And when you're writing that script, for those who have never written a script, be detailed in how you write it. And what I mean by that is, if you can't just say character A is going to say this. No. Before that, put the emotions. So when somebody's reading the script, now they can visualize this person's face, how they're saying it, how they look when they're delivering this line. And it's not just, hey, how you doing today? It's okay, they deliver this line. They have a very empathetic tone. Their eyes are droopy, so they look like they've been through a long day. So now so when you're reading the script, you can visualize how to act this out now, because I can see the person. And then from there, whoever gets that part, you tell them, okay, this is you. You make it your own. This is how the character is. Now you find a way to make it your own.
Right.
Yes.
Add your own spin to it, your own dialect to it, your own. And so as and this is what we're doing now, as the movie is starting to get made, now you tell the person, okay, what would you do in this situation? How would you respond to that?
Right.
They give their input. Okay, that's what we're gonna put in because I want this to feel natural to you. Now we're not gonna change the whole script, but we'll adjust it to how you are. So therefore, it just comes off natural and it don't look like, oh man, they just acting. Because the worst thing you can do is go to a movie and be like, man, they don't even look like them. Man. They don't even act like them, bro.
You can tell they acting.
You can tell they acting. You know, and this is my show. I love this show, Power. Right. The spinoff Ghost. Right. Mary J. Blige looks like Mary J. Blige. She doesn't look like the mom to me.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Taking it like you want whoever, whatever, like prior what you did, rap, basketball. When you see them, it can make you think like, I forgot she was Mary.
I forgot.
Right.
Yeah, I know
that,
man.
You see what I'm saying? So that's how you get it from an idea to the pen to
She
get
did a
it.
good job though.
I don't think so. But to get to green light because you have to write from what you feel.
Right.
Or else it's just gonna come across as unauthentic and everybody gonna be like, man, that's
Right. That.
Yeah.
So, and this is not Emmitt Smith's quote, but I heard him say it from his coach. He said, like, far as he said, dreams are dreams until you write them down. Once you write them down, it's a go. So sometimes people, they keep the dreams here, but when you write them down, now chase your goal. Chase it. It's tough to chase it. You know, it's gonna be a lot. But then another thing for me, like scripting, like when you write whatever, like to like draw your audiences, like your audience. Like I feel like I take it like with music, like sometimes not everybody's. But their first album is the dopest. Because it's trauma, right?
You put everything
into it. So then now it's like how can you rewrite your second album? Because now you made it, right? How you gonna write the third album? Now you living like this and that. But you still gotta relate and make stuff relatable. So that's what's going back to the plan A. Whatever it is, make the writing, the scripting relatable so you can draw your audience in.
That's what it did. Because the more relatable, like to piggyback off of Fez, the more relatable you make it, the more because they.
You just call me Big Back Fats?
Yeah, because they drawn to it because it's like either you felt that or you know somebody who's been through that situation, so it draws you closer into it. And like, I'm really into this now because I've been through that, and I know. Yep, I did the same exact thing. I felt the same exact way.
You almost make it personal.
Yes,
like it's you put yourself in, even if because I know I've been through a lot, but like just thinking about conversations I've had with friends, how it made me feel when they were telling me. And putting myself in their shoes. Like, make it personal.
Make it personal.
You got to. So the reason why I brought up like the first album, that's like 20, like say you 25, right? That's basically, you got 25 years of experience
to draw from.
So then your second album, you could be 27. Like, how can you draw, like, how can you tap back into that? Like, now you live in a different life and all that. So that's when your pen got to get even better.
Never forget where you came from.
That part.
And you can continue to draw and draw and draw.
Part. Keep painting them pictures.
You got to keep the same team around you. Keep the same humble experiences around you, you know. Regardless of where you at in life, like always come back, because when you come back to those neighborhoods and what now these people got stories, right? And so now you listen to this story and you listen to that.
That's a whole nother pen.
You man,
drawing,
okay, cool. God, damn. And so now you have another whole bunch of experiences to draw from because you've heard these people, and now you know, oh, well, this person said this, but that person agreed. That person also it must be something that's really. So now, okay, you take your notes down, and now when you get back to wherever you get back to, now you got a whole app. You can write whatever you need to write.
That's part of networking too.
That's real talk.
Yeah, like I feel like when me and Jones, when we went downtown, like we have experience where it's like, all right, because he already know I didn't want to do it, but like the experience
shaking in his boots.
Right. I'm about to throw up a sign, but I ain't.
Yeah,
but it's just not. We had experience, like the experience we talked about is like the knowledge of being outside in a sense. Like it's like all of us, we can talk to a lot of different walks of life through experience.
Yep.
Right? So like with the drawing part, it's the aspect of us be able to network and understanding other people's feelings and emotions. And I'm the best drawer out here.
You got it. You got it.
Nah,
you just got the award.
No. What?
You got the award. You
For
got
what?
it.
No.
For what?
Keep paying.
I almost messed up. I almost said something. I was about to say the N word. For
You're
what?
mental. Anybody's mental. If you trying to like do whatever you want, keep drawing. Keep painting that picture.
Yep, absolutely.
Keep painting that picture.
It's so many canvases in this life that it don't have to be one canvas.
Yeah.
Just keep drawing on your canvas.
You know what?
Canvas.
Not the canvas.
Another thing is it might not shake the first time.
Yes.
Like it might not shake the second time.
Yep.
But don't give up on it because your trying is going to pay off. It's the effort that you put behind what you truly want in life. And I promise you, it might not happen on your time, but it will happen. So just don't give up. And you got a dream, go for it. It's never too late.
I love that.
And let me touch on that one time.
Go ahead, big
Because
dog.
I think we said something earlier, like you got to be ready at all times. Like I think we's in a position. Soon as we stop, boom. Next day, the opportunity happens.
Yep.
Yep.
You're gonna be ready. So you keep going. Just keep going. Stay positive.
Keep shooting jumpers.
Keep shooting them because the day you want to stop, the day you want to quit, the next day or the next minute, opportunity that you wanted is there. You ready for it?
Can I add one thing? Because the
Nah,
whole
this is good.
acting thing, right? I was in high school and it was a big thing for me. Like theater class, my acting teacher, he wanted me to go to Ohio University because he felt like I was really good and he saw something in me.
We're going to do some improv. Go ahead, though.
Yep. What, huh?
We're going to do some improv.
But like I really enjoyed it. So like this might be a great opportunity for me. And it's something I never obviously I'm being flexible, even though it makes me nervous. It makes me nervous. I'm so excited for the possible opportunity. But here I am at this big age of mine. And opportunity that I always wanted to take advantage of might be right in front of me. And so you just never know. It's years later. It's only a couple years later. I just graduated from high school.
You threw that out though. Years later. She said it's years later.
It's only been about 4 years. I just graduated from high school, by the way.
Sure.
So yeah.
Hey, y'all see my afro?
I ain't got that.
Looking good, Jimmy. Looking like Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
Oh my God.
Give me another one, bro.
I know, right? Yeah.
Give me another one. But the script to talk about, the being ready part, the Breakup Artist was my second one that I had. I originally wrote the first one was something totally. It was about fatherhood, but I had wrote that like 2 or 3 years ago, just off of I just wanted to write something. You know what I'm saying? And this year is when I wrote the Breakup Artist, but that was like early this year. And I had to say this is that I already had that in the can, and due to networking, got me in touch with a production company who I talked to, and they said, well, send me the script. I already had something to send them.
There you go.
I was already ready for the opportunity.
Had it in the bag.
You ready?
Here it is.
Yeah.
Looked it up. He said,
How long did it take to send the script?
it was right instant.
Yeah, so you was prepared.
I was prepared. I already had the PDF file. Here you go.
Let's talk about that. Run that back.
That's like
So you had the script. How'd you get in connection with whoever you needed to talk to get that script to a production company or whatever?
Doing what you're doing right now, podcasting. So I wrote the script like February, March. Again, just sitting around just bullshitting, just writing notes down and jotting stuff down and watching hits. And I was like, ooh. And then it just formulated to what it formulated to. So it was, I just had that sitting to the side. So anyways, Lexington, where I'm from, shout out to Lexington, 859.
What up?
Lexington has the biggest movie studio in Kentucky now, right? And they just built it, which that's how I got to, which I didn't even talk about this, that's how I got to being on the True Crime series on the Oxygen Network.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put a pin in there, we'll get back to that later, which also goes back to taking advantage of opportunities. But anyways, I was doing my show from there.
Okay.
Well, I was in this Kentucky filmmakers group or something like that. and this guy had made a post, and I had like liked it or something like that. And I guess he went to see who I was and see that I was doing podcasting. So he inboxed me. He was like, "Hey man, I got this movie coming out that we about to do. Can we come on your show to promote it?"
Wow.
Cool, yeah, say less. But the schedules never matched up because when he wanted to come on, I was having car issues, so I couldn't get back and forth to the studio. And then when the schedules did align, you know, RIP to my pops had passed, so couldn't do it then. And then I buried my pops on June 9th, and then 4 days later, that's when my daughter got sick. So, you know, had to put that on the back burner yet again. And so now that my daughter is becoming healthy, quote unquote, she's healthy enough, I should say.
Shout out, Niecy.
Yeah, shout out to my daughter, Malia. You know, she's continued to get better. But I was actually with her on that Friday when I inboxed the guy, and I was like, "Hey, this is why it didn't happen. I just don't want you to think that I was just trying to play you."
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And he was like, "No, man." He's like, "It's life. I get it. We, you know, things happen." But I said, "You know, you got your movie production. How did you get into that?" And we just started, you know, writing back and forth. And I said, "Man, you know, I got this script. I don't know what to do with it." And he was like, "Well, what's it about?" And I said, "It's a rom-com." He said, "Well, I'll be damned." I said, "Why?" He said, "Man, we looking to make a movie, a romantic comedy movie." He said, "Send me that script." Now, me being skeptical, I was like, "Man, he gonna steal my shit. He gonna try." I sent it to him. Him and his wife looked it over. He messaged me like the next day. He was like, "Man, we love it."
Wow.
He said, "What you want to do with it?" And I said, "What you mean? What I want?" He said, "You want to?" I was like, "Yeah." I said, "But I said I had planned on shooting it myself, right?" He was like, "Well, we can help you with that." And I said, "Well, define help."
Right, yeah. Like, what does this come?
Like, define help. Like, do you mean like y'all just take over my shit and take all the credit?
Right.
And he was like, "No, we want you to be a part of it. We want you to do this." He said, "We just gonna help you." I said, "Okay, well, define help."
Yeah, right, yeah.
I said, "Does help mean like I pay y'all and y'all do this? Or y'all give me the equipment to do it? Like, what does that look like?" He said, "No, we'll shoot it for you. We'll get you the director." And I said, "Well, look here, man, I'm gonna be 100. I ain't got no budget. That's why I was gonna do it myself."
Right.
He's like, "Well, what is your budget?" About $100.
You already told me you ain't got no budget.
We work with that. Don't worry about it.
Hey, hold on. You should have said,
Atlantis.
if I was them, I'd have told them, I know it's a serious though. If I was them, I'd have said, define budget.
That'd have been dope if he said define budget.
Define budget.
Yeah, this is done. But I told him
$100,000.
I said
Define budget.
$100.
$150. A defined budget. $200. A defined budget, please.
I was like, "Man," but he's like, "Okay." He said, "We can work with that." Cool. He said, "Do you want to direct it or do you want to be in it?" I was like, "Well, shit, what riff on this?" I said, "I want to direct it." "All right, cool. You can direct it." We started messaging some more. Then I thought, well, damn, I wrote the lead role for me. I don't want nobody else playing that part. "Hey, bro, can I play in this? Can I do this? I don't want to direct this."
Right.
"Okay, yeah, you can be a part of it, but you know, we would much rather you direct it." I said, "Well, I don't have no direction. I don't know what to do, what to look."
You do both.
But I told him that, but then he was like, "It's kind of difficult for your first project to do both because you really kind of don't know the flow and, you know, how to do this." And so I said, "Okay, cool. I'll just act and I'll watch everything else. So then for the next project, I'll direct that one."
Yep.
Just like
Right.
to like put it like just like when you went down to Bristol, Connecticut. So you still have that experience.
But I'm watching to see how. So he said, "All right, cool." So
scene one, go. You and Elena, go.
So what I was trying to tell you yesterday was when you walked in the movie theater, I just looked kind of fly the other day. I was gonna say something to you, but I seen you was with old dude, and I didn't know if that was your man or not. So now that I see you out here, I just want to know. Now that y'all see you out here by yourself, I just want to know, you got a man?
I don't.
Cool. I was waiting on that. I was hoping you didn't have a man. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide you my number. You free this weekend?
I might have to figure out some things, but I can make it happen.
Well, I tell you what.
Elena, is that you, girl?
I'm gonna get on the battle.
Oh yeah, you the backup artist. Hey, you feel Elena?
Let me get on that.
Don't run now.
Girl, is that your man over there? Girl, is that your man? Girl, you got a good one, girl. You know
She called me back down to the honest.
All right, keep going.
That was fire, though.
All right, keep going.
You want to keep improv? Where you improv at? You got a man? Is that what you said? What you improv at?
Jones.
No, Jones.
Jimmy, what's the time looking like?
Shut up, Jones.
Oh, what's the time looking like?
Oh, my bad. I forgot.
Oh,
no, the time is good. No, we good. We good.
This, for real, we're gonna be quiet. I want y'all to improv for like
Give us a scene real quick.
Now just let me tell y'all something. Because I'm nervous as hell, right?
Why?
I'm gonna do it.
No, listen. Remember,
Man, being nervous is just fear leaving the body.
There you go. There you go.
We talk about
Let's go.
The plan A, plan B, and all that. Like sometimes I can't even swim. I have to sometimes have a life jacket on, but look, I'm still gonna jump in that water.
I'm jumping in the water.
So jump in the water right now.
Give us a scene.
Huh?
Give us a scene.
All right. So
You ever watch?
She jumped in the water. Right?
Hold on.
And you're the lifeguard.
Hold on. Good. Something good for you to watch is I don't know if you've ever watched this show. Excuse me. Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Okay. I'll check it out.
And it's a show. Well, I don't know if Wayne Brady's on there, but it's Wayne Brady and some other guys. And it's a lady that sits there. Her name is Aisha Taylor, and she gives them a thing that they have to improvise. They have to improvise right there on the spot. And they got like 30 seconds to improvise something, and it's got to be funny. And it's right there on the spot. So if you've never watched that,
Whose line is it anyway? Okay.
Yeah,
I've never watched it.
That dude,
Drew Carey.
Yeah,
Drew Carey was on it at first.
Come on, you got it. So
I know I got it.
All right,
I ain't never say I didn't have it.
It's okay. So all right, you the lifeguard, boom, and you sinking. Right?
Me, I'm sinking.
Yeah, you sinking, but you have your life jacket.
No. You got to give us something that's more, not necessarily intimate, but a scene where we can have some actual dialogue to show some expressions and interactions and engagement.
That's what I'm doing.
Bro, how am I going to get to
I'm
it?
drowning.
She's drowning.
I mean,
she has a life jacket on.
But I'm drowning?
So she has a life jacket on. What the hell am I saying?
She is in shallow water, right? She's trying to get your attention, right?
Help.
I'm like, so then, go ahead, boom.
You know what, Fast?
It's a comedy.
But you know what?
Come on now.
Because it's difficult, I'm going to do it.
Let's do it.
Because it's difficult. Tell me where I need to scoot this at, Jones. Am I good right here, Jones?
Are you good?
Improv.
Yeah, we good.
Okay, wave your hands in the air for me real quick, just so I can get an idea.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you all right?
I was just nervous.
You gotta
Shut up, stay over there.
You gotta jump.
How you gonna tell us how to
It's in shallow water. Why would I jump in down and do that? It's shallow water.
You know what? You trying to make this fun. You want to sit here?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Wave your hands in the air for me again.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, your daughter's killing me. Is that
That's for Fats for sure.
That's for Fats for sure. Okay, go ahead.
It gotta be something random.
You let them go.
All right, go ahead.
He won't stop.
Oh my God.
Wave your hands in there.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Damn, you all right? I mean, water ain't that deep.
Oh my gosh. I'm so nervous when I get in water. I can't really swim.
Listen. Breathe.
Okay.
Take a deep breath.
Okay.
Take a deep breath. There we go.
All
This
right.
water right here, it ain't nothing but 4 feet. Look at this. Look. You see your reflection right there?
I do, yeah.
You can still see your reflection in the water. It means it's clear, good water, baby. You can see all the way to the bottom. You see your feet down there?
I do, yeah.
So you all right? You
Okay,
good. Just take a deep breath. Do you know how to swim?
I don't.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get you in some swimming
Okay.
lessons, all right? So we offer swimming lessons this Saturday at 1 p.m. at the pool. So I'm going to need you, and I'm going to need your little brother to come too because he was drowning in the 2 feet pool. So I'm going to need you to bring him with you the next time you come,
yeah.
right?
I will, yeah.
All right? But before you do that, I'm going to need you to slide me your number so I can call you for the class.
Okay, all right.
Can you do it? You got a man?
I don't.
Okay, I was curious because I see this dude over here in the corner. He keep eyeballing me, so I didn't know if that was your man.
Atlanta, is that you? Atlanta, keep going. Atlanta.
Oh, yeah, you know your head.
So
You better not give him that number, girl.
That's my cousin.
That's your cousin?
That's my cousin.
Okay, I was wondering why he
Big
kept looking
sister,
at
I want to go home.
He's very overprotective over me, and I just, so you gotta excuse him. I'm
not
sorry.
to be too much in your business, but is something wrong with your brother?
So this thing happened when he was a little kid.
You ain't
I want to go to the ice cream truck.
You ain't got to explain. How about we do this? Before we do the swimming lesson on Saturday, how about we go out to dinner on Friday? You can tell me all about your little brother and your crazy cousin over here looking at me all crazy.
Okay.
But hurry up, give me your number because your cousin is going in his jacket right now.
Okay, all right.
Hungry.
He's going in his jacket, and your 22-year-old brother is hungry right
I
now.
left my gold helmet.
I'm gonna have to get him some ice cream because that'll settle him down.
Looks like you need to get more than ice cream, but I'm gonna let you go on and handle that real quick, and I'm gonna go get your number for your cousin shooting in the back of the head.
Okay. Well, can I see your phone? I'm gonna put my number in your phone. Okay.
Hey, man, I seen the last. Man,
That
that was fire. I'm going to add on to that scene real quick, though.
Good job.
The final credits is rolling. I can't believe I seen my girl talk some Trey Songz. Look at that. I didn't know they'd be light skinned, too. At the pool. Can you believe that?
believe that ish?
It was crazy.
Can you believe that
It was
ish?
fire. Y'all got some talent. Y'all got some talent.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, we gonna. All right, man. Yeah, I'm glad you came on, Q, man. This is
I'm glad y'all had me on.
Yes.
I'm glad y'all had me on.
Hey, shout out Jimmy Shades, new shades.
Yeah.
Jimmy, last question.
What up?
Where did the name come from?
Oh, yeah, Politic'n with Shades. Yeah. That's cut you off an hour ago.
Oh, he kind of did.
Yeah.
I'm just getting him some ice cream.
I'm just gonna wait. No, man, because I never really was one to like with my previous past to be in front of the camera.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I always wanted to do it. So the way I could kind of be comfortable was kind of hiding myself. You know what I mean? It allowed me to be more comfortable.
Right.
Yep.
Yes.
But then I think it also allows my guests to kind of let their guard down too.
That's a good idea.
People ain't
That's
looking to your soul. I feel like windows, you know, they say eyes are the windows to the soul. You know what I mean? Not to say I'm not comfortable now, I can do it, but when I first started doing it, it was kind of like I didn't have to focus on it. I could just kind of be me.
Nah, that's a dope
hide
concept,
myself
bro.
a little bit. You know what I mean?
That's a dope concept for real, because I do agree that people are a lot more comfortable for whatever reason. I don't know why, but people are more comfortable when they put sunglasses on.
Yeah.
It's like an alter ego comes
Some of
out.
the mask is how you face. You behind the mask.
So that's a dope concept.
I'm gonna give you
bro.
me. I can't give you all me, but I'm gonna give you enough.
That's a dope concept.
Oh, I love
It
that.
is.
Yeah.
I love that.
And it's okay to be
To be what?
comfortable being uncomfortable. So this is like, you know, like you said, like we can mask ourselves, but this is the mask, the shades for me, it's like the escape, right? And it's like, you know, we this in life.
Right.
But then we don't know how to approach, you know, certain situations. So now the time we have is like therapy. This is like a therapy. So the
It's an
shades to me-
outlet.
It's an outlet, yeah.
It's our
the shades
outlet,
is like
yeah.
the outlet. So that's why I feel like that's why you did it. It's like it's therapy, and once you're in therapy, treat therapy as therapy.
Yep.
Then it can be therapeutic.
For sure.
Two quick things before we get out of here.
Make it quicker.
That's what she said. So my bad, I forgot we had kids. And that's I was about to the second script that I had wrote. I'm saying this because my sons ain't here, right?
Yeah.
And they're the kids that I put in the script that I wrote for, I modeled after them. So the character's 14 and the other character's 12. And I modeled them after y'all two because in the script,
This is dope.
the older kid's favorite football team is the Buffalo Bills. See what I'm saying? And that's my son's favorite team, right? And I'm saying, what I'm about to say, I'm saying it because they're in here right now, what I'm about to say next. So when I gave it to the production company and he looked at it and he was like, yeah, this is good. But he said, but the issue with your script is you have two young kids and it's kind of hard to get two young kids to be in a movie, not because of them, but because of the parents and, you know, signing papers. And
Right.
He said, unless you have some kids that could play in it. And I said, yeah, I do. I said, I modeled those two characters after my sons. And so I believe I can get their mom to sign off on letting them be in it. So the second movie I wrote,
that's dope.
it's going to have y'all in it. He can't hear y'all know, but it's going to have y'all in it. So he won't have any real speaking parts because, you know, he's a little bit younger. He might not grasp the whole thing, but you have some lines in it because I modeled things after my kids. And what the second part is, in all of my scripts that I write, the names that I use have a connection to me. So in the second script, the kids are named Alex and Jarrell. My dad's name is Alex. My middle name is Jarrell. And the breakup artist, I don't want to give away too much, but there's a character's name in there that also draws from my life experience. So, you know, kind of like how Adam Sandler always has the same people in his movies. Every script that I'm going to write is going to have some variation of a name that means something to me from my family in it, because that is going to live on into perpetuity.
Right.
Perpetuity, that's like
Yeah.
That's fire, bro.
Forever.
Hey, shout out to Q, y'all.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
I mean, that was a dope episode.
Appreciate y'all.
Q, I appreciate you.
No,
Yeah,
appreciate you.
man.
Appreciate
That
you,
was
man.
awesome.
Shouts out to
Very
y'all in the
nice
gang.
meeting
Very,
you.
very nice
Nice
meeting
meeting
you
you.
too. Thank you.
Q's movies and everything that's going to
Yes.
happen for him
Yeah.
in 2025.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Let's go.
Good stuff.